I don't like this. Fans complain after being denied of Juju Watkins versus Kiyomi McMiller showdown. Fans expressed their disappointment after the highly anticipated matchup between Rutgers' Kiyomi McMiller and USC's Juju Watkins was unexpectedly derailed. McMiller's absence from the game due to a coaching decision left many feeling frustrated, as they had been eager to witness the showdown between these two talented freshmen. McMiller created a stir in the basketball community when she announced via Instagram that she would not be playing against the No. 4-ranked USC. This decision shocked many fans and analysts, especially given McMiller's significant impact on the team in previous games. Her absence was felt acutely as Rutgers faced off against a formidable opponent, raising questions about the coaching staff's decision-making. Following the announcement, McMiller took to social media to express her frustration over the benching. She openly criticized the decision, which resonated with many fans who felt that her skills could have made a difference in the game. The sentiment surrounding her comments highlighted the expectations placed on young athletes and the pressure they face in competitive environments. This incident sparked a conversation about the role of coaching decisions in shaping a player's career trajectory. As the game unfolded, it became clear that Rutgers struggled without McMiller's presence on the court. The team faced a tough challenge against USC, and her absence contributed to a disappointing performance. Fans were left to wonder how different the outcome might have been had McMiller been allowed to play. The defeat underscored the importance of having key players available, particularly in high-stakes matchups. College basketball fans complain after Rutgers star Kiyomi McMiller's showdown against Juju Watkins won't happen. College basketball fans have expressed their thoughts after the much-anticipated showdown between Watkins and McMiller won't happen now. Their reactions can be seen in a post shared by ESPNW on Instagram. In the aftermath, discussions about McMiller's future with the team emerged. Many speculated about how this incident might affect her relationship with the coaching staff and her role moving forward. It was clear that her talent warranted a more significant role, and fans were eager to see how she would respond to the challenges presented by this experience. Ultimately, this incident served as a reminder of the complexities in collegiate sports, where individual aspirations often clash with team dynamics and coaching strategies. McMiller's journey continued to capture attention as fans look forward to her potential return and the impact she could have on her team later in the season. For more great basketball content, follow me on Twitter at @BeatKit22 and follow us at Hardwood Heroics for more great content. To read more of our articles and keep up to date on the latest in college and professional sports, click here. Calls mount against NCAA coaches amid growing negligence towards Paige Bueckers and Juju Watkins. It was a history-making day when Juju Watkins' USC defeated Paige Bueckers' UConn for the first time in program history. Some called it the birth of another great rivalry, others just said it was an entertaining basketball game. But where these two usually stand against each other in everything, it seems like fans have found a way to unite them after their recent injuries. Just this Sunday, Bueckers hurt her knee as she dove for a ball, but collided with a Villanova defender who accidentally stepped on her leg. Khan's redshirt senior collapsed to the floor, clutching her left knee in visible pain. Finneran Pavilion was silent. It was the same knee Bueckers had injured in her sophomore year and then torn an ACL in the next. Just weeks before that, Watkins had rolled her ankle in a game against Elon University. The USC sophomore had been fighting for a rebound in the fourth quarter, but she collided with an Elon player, eventually making her limp to the locker room. She didn't return for that game, and neither did Bueckers for hers. The common thread in both: their respective teams were well ahead of the opposite team to have made their coaches sub them out. But they didn't, and fans are angry. Hoops fans worry for Paige Bueckers as Juju Watkins' fate seems to follow her. Not to worry, Juju Watkins has since returned to action. UConn Huskies coach Gino Auriemma has stated that he's positive that Paige Bueckers will bounce back. But these reassurances have done nothing to quell fan fury, who took to social media to ask why Auriemma and USC's Lindsay Gottlieb had not taken out their two star players with their teams leading with 20-plus or 30-plus points. One said, "First, Juju almost had a serious injury. This time, Paige. In games up by 30-plus, these coaches/orgs should be ashamed. We all know what they're doing. CC and her records have broken people's brains, and they're putting these young women at risk, stat padding to chase her records." So, another called out Auriemma. "The old man is just an idiot. Paige, with her injury history, should never play in blowout games. He's crazy. It's not like Paige is breaking any CC records." Since Caitlin Clark left for the WNBA, both Watkins and Watkins have been hailed as the careers on of her legacy in women's college basketball. While the Trojan star has certainly touched one record set by CC, becoming the fastest player to reach 1,000 points, both have also spoken about how such comparisons disrespect all those they involve. Watkins had also previously called out the media for only focusing on specific players. "I think it's more important for the game to share the spotlight, to grow the game and show all the stars of college basketball, and not just focus on one particular player, whether it be me, Caitlin, Juju, Watkins, Angel, Reese. There's so many names in college basketball now that are huge, that are stars that deserve credit." It was a litany of responses online, but where well-wishers came in, so did the critics against the coaches. One said, "Agree, hopefully she isn't hurt, but what's Gino thinking playing her still with that lead?" Another wrote, "Why is Paige still playing with a 30-point lead? Same for Juju playing against Rutgers with 50-point lead? Just ridiculous to risk an injury for what? The games were won already. Shame on these coaches." One said, "NCAA WBB coaches need to start taking out their stars when they're up big. There's no reason to keep them in this early in the season. First Juju injured, then Paige. It's common sense." For now, this common sense seems to eluding the school staff, if fans are to be believed. Both players seem to be giving phenomenal performances against lesser-ranked opponents. But is that all it is? Or are they playing by the end to stat pad and set benchmarks for those to come and surpass those who have already played? Fans wonder, because with March still 2 months away, both UConn and USC need to take care of their star players lest they be unable to perform at crucial moments.